Mahindra Scorpio presents TOISA, Drive to the Top. I've been traveling across the country to interview some of the nation's top sports personalities, winners of the inaugural Times of India Sports Awards. And today I'm in Hyderabad at the iconic Charminar, where I'm about to meet one of the country's women chess grandmasters, Harika Dronavalli. Harika, thanks so much for meeting with us today. I'm so excited to be hearing your story. How then did this journey begin from just being, as you say, a normal girl to being an internationally recognized chess grandmaster?
So this all started with my father introducing me to chess. We used to play like many games like caroms, chess, cards and many indoor games. So that's where once we went to a national championship for fun, and then I realized that I have the potential in chess. So that's how it started. Like I saw a national cup, which I missed that time, like a rolling trophy, amazing one. Still I can remember that moment. So that's where my inspiration started. Like that's where I felt like I need to win that title.
I'd love to hear also about your role models. Were there any figures in the chess world that inspired you?
Yeah, definitely. Like Judith Polgar, she's from Hungary. She's the first woman player to go into men's top 10. Like she broke this men and women barrier and she went into men's top 10 at some point. Of course, our own Vishwanathan Anand. He's the one who introduced chess to India. So definitely like he's one of the person like whoever like know chess, they know him. So definitely he's one of my role models.
Coming back to what you the point you brought up earlier about how Judith Polgar won, even against men. I'd be interested in hearing your take on whether you think gendered segregation in tournaments is valid in a game like chess.
I'm a men grandmaster too, so I at certain level like with men I'm competing, and when actually in the same level men when we are like we have same rating, I have more opportunities than men, so I'm like proud of it. So it's not so bad, but especially in researches and all, like they say that there is a bit of difference even how brain works. Like for example, women are more emotional when taking decisions on the board, like where men are like have more killing instinct and all. I don't know how big difference it is, but definitely like there is a small thing. Like I think if we can change this barrier of attitude and like the goal we set, I think we'll be fine. Like we can do even better in men too.
You're one of India's only grandmasters in the men's category as well, right?
Yeah, like I'm the second woman player to become like grandmaster in men, and that's it. Only two we have. So
more power. Harika's brought me to KBR Park, which is where she does her morning walk every day. Now, Harika, tell me a little bit more about your daily routine.
So it goes, first it starts with physical exercise, and either it goes like walking, jogging or some exercise at home or yoga, something or other. But definitely physical fitness is one of the most important criteria in like part of my daily routine.
Do you think people underestimate how important it is to be physically fit in a sport like chess, which is commonly thought of as a sort of mental game?
Yeah, definitely. I think people who don't know about chess, they have this misconception that there is like physical fitness is not so important in chess, and like we just have to sit and play over the board. But to play over the board for hours, 7 hours or 6, like how many hours it takes, we need stamina. We need to build up our stamina. So that's why definitely like physical fitness is most important.
What do you do when you're traveling? I'm imagining you're overseas a lot for these tournaments.
Yeah, when I'm outside, like generally I go for a walk or I jog, or I even do exercises at home. I tried many different things, but here when I'm in Hyderabad, this is the easiest thing, like to come here and jog. So that's what I try to do.
And what's it like being a chess player, a woman chess player in India, where maybe a sport like chess isn't so recognized? Is it a challenge for you?
Definitely it's a challenge, because we work hard as any other like sports person, and we need to get the recognition. This is the motivation for us, and when it is not certain like enough, it gives little bit of kind of feeling that why I'm playing, like why I'm working hard for what. So that definitely is very important to people. Like people recognize us for what we are doing, but I think it's improving. Maybe everything can't be in a right path. Like sometimes we have to get changes. So I'm hoping maybe we will get some change here.
After that nice little stroll in KBR Park where Harika begins her mornings with a brisk walk, she's now about to drive me to her house where I believe she's whipped up some yummy breakfast for us. So Harika, tell me about some of the wins that really stand out as most significant for you.
In my career, I should say my first World Championship title, which was under 14. Because under 10, under 12, everywhere I missed, I kept on trying, and when I won my first under 14 world title, I think that was the best moment for me. After that, I won many titles, but most important were like World Junior Championship. I won an Asian Women title. Also, I won 2 bronze medals in World Championship, plus Asian Games bronze medal, and also I got recognized by government, given Arjuna Award. So all these were special moments for me so far.
This is Harika's kingdom and she's the queen. We're at the center of Harika's universe, chess. So Harika, tell me, which one is your favorite piece?
In all, if I have to choose, I can say knight is my favorite piece. Even my favorite opening starts with knight, like knight f3 and like reti. Like this is my favorite opening start from white. So, and also like I feel like I can connect to knight very well. Like I can understand like the maneuverings and all like quicker than the other pieces. So I feel definitely I would love to have my knight on the board.
Love to hear from you more about your strategies during the game. Are there any signature moves you have other than the opening move you showed me that you rely on to win?
It's not about like to win, but we have a lot of openings to study. It's not just as people see, like, you know, just to go and play over the board and just think and play. It's not only that. Like apart from that, we have to study a lot. Like we have to study openings where sometimes like 30 moves, like even 20 to 30 moves we may know like beforehand, and like we will be hoping opponent play that. So it's like we have to memorize, we have to prepare before like which opening what. Like in every variation there will be like hundreds of moves. It's not like just one variation. Like if they play, for example, if I make a move, like they have 10 options, so I have to be ready for everything.
I imagine that anticipation is also a huge part of playing a good game, right? You should be able to kind of figure out what your opponent is going to do before making your own move.
Yeah, always it's not about only position, because okay, sometimes it can be that both must be playing good and all, but so in that moment it's more important that you guess what your opponent is playing and be prepared for that and trick them somehow. So this is also one of the major like part of the game. Normally people say we play chess, we play with computers, we played with them like with that computer, but that's not actual chess. The chess is something you are playing with the opponent's brain, with a human brain, and like, you know, to outplay them, like their brain. So that's what chess is all about.
I believe that your coach, who started with just one student, that was you, now has a full-fledged chess academy.
Yeah, like when he started with me, like actually I can say that my family and him were like all over my career, and like it's not only our goal, it's goal of all of us. So that is how our journey started. And now okay, like still he's a mentor of me. I got different trainers too, but he's a mentor, like where he will say like you have to do this, you have to do that. Until almost like recent 3-4 years he was with me, and even now I have to ask him like, okay, I'm trying to do this, is it okay? So I'm lucky enough I got a trainer like him.
తను వరల్డ్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్ ఆడినప్పుడు కానీ గ్రేట్ టోర్నమెంట్స్ ఆడినప్పుడు ఆ లైవ్ గేమ్స్ వస్తూ ఉంటాయి. ఆ గేమ్స్ అని నేను వీళ్ళకి స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తూ చెబుతూ ఉంటాను. తన రిజల్ట్స్ వీళ్ళని ఖచ్చితంగా మోటివేట్ చేస్తాయి. తనలాగా అచీవ్మెంట్ చేసి వాళ్ళు కూడా ఫ్యూచర్లో ఇండియాకి మంచి వరల్డ్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్స్ కానీ గ్రేట్ నేమ్ తెస్తారని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తాను.
She's one of our most promising women players. Together with Humpy, she often mounts a very big challenge in the World Championship. Definitely I follow her. I feel that she's gaining in strength recently. I've several games, the ones with Adams, some of the other matches she's played. I've noticed that her opening preparation is getting more all-rounded, and her general level of play is improving. So she's on the right track, and I hope she will win the Women's World Championship. I think she's capable of that.
That was a wonderful window into the world of chess grandmaster Harika Dronavalli. That's it from me today, but we'll be back next week on Mahindra Scorpio presents TOISA, Drive to the Top, with 2 more exhilarating stories of sports personalities who've defied the odds to rise to the top.